You're listening to the Chronicles of Living podcast, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. Now let's talk.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop on the road of life. You can't stop. You can't stop moving. Keep move. Keep that pace. You switching to gear. Let's go as we climb up the hill. Don't slow down. Pedal a little more. The mind is working. It's in control. Your wheels are turning a little more. Going higher another notch. Keep it steady. Don't watch the clock. Go round, cycle.
Greetings, my visionary dreamers. How's everybody doing today on You Can Do It Wednesdays? This is ADionne, your dream pusher. That's right.
We are learning, always turning later. Cannot stop the time. Always merging into lanes that better suit us as we ride. Switch it up. Switching to gear, let's go. As we climb up the hill, don't slow down. Pedal a little more. The mind is working, it's in control. Your wheels are turning a little more. Going higher another notch. Keep it steady, don't watch the clock. Go round, cycle.
As I said, this is ADionne, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from the world, from yourself, from some real bull-ish. And this is Chronicles of Living podcast show, the show for everyday people doing everyday things, living everyday life. You know, as normal folks, just doing the damn thing the best way we can. And today's topic is, who are you afflicting with your words? Yeah, think about that. Who are you afflicting with your words? It's just like this song right now, or any song, as a matter of fact. When you listen to songs, and you listen to the lyrics can make you feel a certain type of way, you know, rather it's good as bad, you know, just like he's talking, life is a cycle. He's talking about climbing a hill and pushing further. So therefore, along with the beat behind it, it gives you motivation. So if you are having a day that wasn't so great, a song like this can actually push you. And it can actually help you to feel like you can climb a little bit further, even though you felt like you reached your limit, you know? And I tried to get my voice together. If y'all listen to the show on Sunday, I apologize because, you know, I had to get on a track of detoxing my system, my physical system. I'm not going to claim this thing that's going around and give it the other name, because the topic is, who are you afflicting with your words? And I choose my words very carefully right now. So, you know, that coughing that you heard on Sunday, I'm sorry, I just got a text. It's real funny. Can't share it with you, but it's funny as heck. This person don't know I'm doing the podcast show right now, so they texted me, but it's funny. Yeah, so Actually, somebody I'm consulting with right now, I'm helping them through their project. I saw them the other day and they were I said something about how I was feeling, and they reminded me how I tell them to talk and how I tell them basically you are what you say. They pretty much just put it back on me and reminded me, and that's a good thing because we forget sometimes. You know, we could be in the midst of something, we could be feeling really crappy. And so we want to answer a person as to how we're feeling. And realistically, you know, it's hard. It can be hard sometimes, especially if you're going through something physically, mentally, emotionally. It's hard for you not to just speak out there exactly what it is that you're going through. But you need to understand that your words have power. And I really meditated on this show today. I'm so sorry. I'm going through the motions. Like I said, I'm detoxing. So y'all sharing this experience with me. But just know it's all because I am so dedicated to y'all that I really worked on myself yesterday, well, pretty much all week to even get to this point. And yeah, it's easy to speak out exactly how we feel and to not speak what we really want to feel, when that is what we should be doing. We really should be speaking the words that we want to reflect on ourselves. So this is why I choose to say, when people ask me how I'm feeling, it's like, oh, I'm just detoxing. I'm detoxing my system. Because in reality, when some type of dis-ease, not disease, but dis-ease come upon your body, it is your body letting you know that it's something that you need to pay more attention to and you need to give better care to. So therefore, hence why I am detoxing my body with herbs and essential oils. And trust me, they're working so great, even though it might not sound like it, but the glow is on my face. Even one of the doctors came past the other day, and that was so nice of her. Dropped everybody off some vitamins, and she even said, she was like, wow, you look good. I was like, I don't know what type of concoction that I'm putting together, but my skin is just starting to glow. And I've been putting all these little concoctions together. So I don't even know which one it is. So I'm just going to keep going with it. So enough about that. And I will give y'all some remedies. I definitely got to blog about this and give y'all some things so that y'all can detox yourself. It's the top of the year, and I think everybody should do that. You know, you're starting anew. So don't just start anew with your life or with your goals, but start anew with your body, your mindset, just changing your verbiage and your emotional state. But the way you change your emotional state is to change your verbiage. And what I mean by that is this. If you're constantly saying you can't, and I've said this on shows before this, but if you're constantly saying that you can't do a thing, you've already voided that thing out, you know? You could want to do a thing. You could want to achieve a goal. You can want to decide that, okay, I'm going to wake up every morning at 4 or 5 a.m. so I could get more things done. But then the clock comes on and it's like 5 a.m. and you're laying there and you're like, I can't do it. I just can't. Okay, I got to stay here for a little bit. you voided it out. And then hence goes, you're still in the bed. And then it's 7 o'clock. And there is 2 hours you could have had. Anything that you speak out. If you are faced with a great opportunity and you in your mind, because you don't feel like you have the skills that's needed for that opportunity. Now, in your mindset, you like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. I never did this before. I don't deserve this, or whatever. You're talking yourself out of that opportunity before you even see what it's all about. You don't even know if the person that's giving you that opportunity is willing to work with you, willing to train you. How do you know that that person just sees something in you that you can't even see in yourself? But now you didn't already talk yourself out of it because you let yourself fall into fear because you never did this thing before. So hence go the conversation of, I can't do it. This is not the opportunity for me. I don't deserve it. I'm a bad person. All my life, I just done bad things. I've treated people wrong. Well, how do you know that this opportunity might not be the thing that turns your whole life around? Not just the opportunity itself, but the person that you are. Because you can step into that opportunity, and because the opportunity is something new, it's something that you never experienced, that means that you're probably going to be around people that you never experienced. Now, because you're around people you had never experienced, or an atmosphere that you never experienced, it causes something to change within inside you for the good. If you're open to it, if you're open to reversing your verbiage, you're open to just looking at the opportunity and changing and saying, you know what, God, thank you for this chance. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm going to make the best of this. Telling the person that's giving you the opportunity, how grateful you are and how honored you are for them taking a chance on you, for them looking at you and looking at your potential and believing yet that you deserve this opportunity, and letting them know that you're going to work at it your best. You're going to you're going to work at it the best you can, because I say the word try is kind of like, a defeating word itself too. So, these are things that we can change that will change our life, in a great way. And we don't even realize it. But I guarantee you this, if you start today working on that, believing that your words have power. I mean, just look at, I'm going to say the past, just look at the top of this year. Look at the top of this year. What have you, I'm sorry, I'm sitting up here texting because I'm hoping that they don't text me while I'm going. Anyway, what is it that you have been saying to yourself since this year has started? Like, think about it. Did you say, okay, this year is going to be one of the best years of my life? Or did you say, oh God, I didn't even get through last year in a good way. And I'm going in this year, and it's going to be the same old thing, same old people. I mean, what was your attitude in receiving this new year? Did you receive it as this is a new opportunity for you to start anew? Or did you just continue where you left off? Now, if you continued where you left off and it was at a good point and you're looking at it like, oh, wow, this year is just going to get greater and greater, and this is what you said out of your mouth, then I'm sure that the opportunities or the things that's been coming your way have been great. But as you know, different spiritual books say, you have what you say. And it's so true. You have what you say. If you always walk around talking about, and somebody say, oh, well, come on, man, you know, I want you to go with me to this concert. And you like, man, I'm broke. And you wondering why you never had no money. It's because you always saying you broke. So why would money want to come to you and stay in your hands if you always claiming that you're broke? You know what I mean? But if you take the same situation and you change it around and you say, somebody says, you know, come on, man, you know, go through this concert with me. And you're like, well, you know, man, right now I'm a little low on funds, or right now my funds are a little I'm not even going to say the word because right now I'll just say low on funds. Okay. I'm just a little low on funds right now, and I need to give my funds to something that's, you know, a little bit more prioritized right now in my life. How about that? Let's say that. How do you know? Maybe that friend might open up and say, well, you know what? I want you to go. So don't worry about it. I got you. That's how it works sometimes. Sometimes when you don't come from a mindset of defeat, certain doors will open up that you were never expecting to open up. I always say, if my funds are low, I always say, well, thank you, God, that, you know, money is coming to me in unexpected ways, expected ways. I just thank you in advance. And trust me, it happens, you know. I know that it says in the word that God will supply all of our needs. And I truly believe that, because sometimes it might not come in a tangible form, but God can turn some things around in your favor that was worth more than a tangible amount of money could pay for. It's happened to me time and time again where God has given me favor and just changed a situation that is like, whoa, wait a minute. How did this even happen? And I didn't even give up tangible money, but the situation called for money, but something just, rather be the person on the opposite end, they did something that just helped me out in a crazy way, not a crazy way, but amazing way, you know? So you gotta start saying things that's going to benefit you, that's going to benefit your health, your spirit, your soul, your mindset. You got to start speaking words of value to yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else is speaking. Don't worry about your surroundings. Sometimes you can't get away from your surroundings, and sometimes you can, but it's because of what you always say to yourself. Sometimes you say, oh, well, I can't move. I don't have enough money, or I don't have the right resources. I don't know how to go about moving. These are words that's keeping you entrapped in your situation. Instead of saying, you know what? I'm ready to move from this situation, from this career, from this job. You know what? It's time. I'm going to do this. And just praying on it and asking God to give you the resources to show you the right path for you to take, to put the right people in your path that can show you a clear way, that can teach you how to go about doing the things that you need to do to better your situation. These are the things that you can reverse in your talk. And it's really easy. We just get so caught up in our emotions that we think it's hard. And I'm not saying that, being consistent, it does take work. It takes perseverance, because you're not going to change overnight the way you feel about a situation, the way you feel about the words that's been spoken to you through the years, the way you feel about the words that you've been speaking to yourself throughout the years. But you have to, at some point, say, you know what? I'm going to start acknowledging when I start speaking words to myself that is painful and it's not beneficial to me or to my loved ones. Because if it's not beneficial to you, then definitely it's not beneficial to your loved ones. Because you are a reflection of your loved ones, and your loved ones are a reflection of you, whether you realize it or not. So, different things, I always speak on words of affirmation. So, okay, let's do an exercise. I just want y'all we haven't done an exercise in a good amount of time. So this is what we're going to do. I want everybody right now, I know my voice is a little graspy and it's not as comforting, but just imagine that it is soothing, okay? I want you to just really close your eyes. Seriously, close your eyes right where you are. If you have the TV on or anything on, any distractions, turn it off and just zone out. And just sit there. Relax yourself. Relax your body. Let your back, your hands, everything just get relaxed for a minute. I want to take you through some of the things that I've been learning here at the retreat, and also on my own through reading and research. And it's been working for me tremendously. So just relax. And I want you to envision or think about the words that have been painful and hurtful to your heart, to your mindset, for whether it be weeks, years, months. What are the words that has been playing in your head? Whether it be words that were spoken to you, or words that you don't even know where they came from, that just came out of your subconscious, maybe since you were young. Think about them. I don't know what they are. You know what they are. Just think about them really, really, calmly. Think about them. Let them speak out to you. And now envision where it came from. Was it from a situation? Envision that situation. Was it from a person or people that spoke these words to you that are hurtful to you? envision those people. And I know it's hurting right now, but just keep listening. Envision the people, the person, the situation, or even yourself at whatever point that you started speaking those words to yourself that's not beneficial to you. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in. Let it out. Breathe in. Let it out. Do this a few times. Now, I want you to now wish the words well. Thank the words for coming into your life. Thank the people that spoke those words for coming into your life. I know this sounds crazy, but thank the people, thank the situation, thank the words for coming into your life. Thank them for allowing you to learn what it is that you have to work on within yourself to become all that you are created to be. That's what you are thanking the words, the people, the situation, yourself for right now. Because if those people and those words and that situation didn't come into your life, you wouldn't know what it is that you need to work on to become a better person, a better being, a better spirit, to become the best you can be. Now, I want you to replace all of those words for the opposite word. So, for instance, if the word is, you're so dumb, then you're going to replace it with, I am so smart. Always add I am in front of it. I am so smart. I am so intelligent. I am so beautiful. I am so handsome. People love me. People love to see me coming. People love my presence. I am funny. I am wonderful. I am creative. I am joyful. I am happy. I feel marvelous. I feel amazing. I am healthy. I am. Fill it in with the words. How you want to feel. How you're supposed to feel. That is what you do. And you breathe. Breathe those words into your life. Take those deep breaths again. With every breath that you breathe in and you say to yourself, you're breathing out the negative feelings that were connected at one time to you. This is what you do to change your words. Every time you hear those words that is not beneficial to you in any form or fashion, this is the exercise that I want you to do for yourself. And watch, if you continue to do this, how your life will change. I know it's hard when you look at what you're dealing with. It is hard, but it's really not. Because just like I said, it is hard. I said that purposely, because now when that word is hard comes along, you're going to say, I love a challenge. This is a little challenging, but I love a challenge. Oh, I'm looking forward to how strong this challenge is going to make me. I'm looking forward to the other end of what the results will be at my work ethic. This is going to be fun. This is how you talk to yourself. This is what I do. This is how I get through. This is why I'm here today talking to you with my little graspy voice, sounding like a man. But I love what I do. I love this platform. I love being able to talk to you, to share with you. I love knowing that this show, no matter how the show comes out, it helps someone. The words that I speak to you are valuable. They're words of wisdom. They're words of discernment. They're words of understanding. They're words of passion that I speak to you. I'm speaking to you from my heart every time. I'm speaking to you from my spirit every time. No matter how many hiccups the show has, how many times, the Wi-Fi might drop out. I'm here because I love you. And I'm doing what God purposed me to do. I never come in with a mindset saying, oh, I can't do this today because today was a trying day. Today is a day that I just don't feel up to it. Instead, I take the approach of, you know what? I feel good today. And I know that this day is going to be awesome. This show is going to be one of the best shows ever. Even though I'm in the middle of a detox, even though I'm in the middle of detoxing my system, this show is going to be one of the best. People are going to connect with it. It's going to inspire them. It's going to motivate them. It's going to encourage them to know that they have it within themselves to push and to go that extra mile at whatever they are working at to accomplish in their life. So also, before I go, I want to say, on another note, you definitely got to be careful with the words that you put out there in the universe against other people. If you had a bad relationship, bad friendship, or whatever, if you notice, I talk about different things I went through in my life. I don't say names. I share the situations to help you look at different situations, different relationships, and take them on a better note. Learn from it. Know that things that don't go right in a relationship is there to teach you, So if you had a relationship and you had a child out of it, You don't want to speak bad to the child about your baby mama or your baby daddy, because that will cause affliction on your child that you don't even realize will grow root over the years. And now that child is hearing all the bad things that you said about the baby mom, the baby dad. Oh, they ain't shit. Oh, they was a loser. Oh, you don't want to do that. My situation, like I said, my son's father, I've spoken to my sons and I've shared, whatever questions he had. I've shared the good and the bad, just like I've shared the good and the bad about me. I've shared that in the same light. And I've always said to my son that everybody is individual, and the path that they choose to take is no reflection on you. That is an individual. He is an individual. He has his own things and issues he needs to work out within himself. You don't ever want to engrave in your child's life how horrible a person is, because they'll grow up with afflictions. And those afflictions can turn from mental to physical. I've seen it happen to people time and time again. My father wasn't always there, but I appreciated him for whatever he had to give. I never looked at him like, oh, he's a bastard or whatever. Hey, he was good for whatever it was he was able to give. And a lot of times our parents are not in our life because it's meant for us, our path. Sometimes if we have both parents, maybe we might not be the strong individual that we are today. I'm who I am because I had a single mom. I grew up around my grandma and my grandpa, and I did have aunts and uncles. I just took from whatever or whoever was in my life, that was in my path. I took the good from them and I learned from that. Allow your child that. Allow your child to learn from who is in their life in a positive sense. Make sure that they know that the parent that's not in their life is not because of them. It's not because of you. It's because of their own choices, their own path. You don't want to tell a child, oh, a parent is trying to get back at you, and that's why they don't want to be bothered with the kid. You don't want to say that, because now that child grows up with these afflictions, and I've seen it happen, and it's sad, but we all choose your words wisely. You don't want to go on social media bashing people. You don't want to do that. First of all, because you can get in trouble for that. Understand this. Even if you delete something and you say things out of anger, if you delete it on your end, it's still there in the back end with the social media company. Trust me, I know, because I work with social media sites. So if somebody want to bring up a case against you for slandering their name, you can get in a heap of trouble. This is why some people get locked up off of social media. Choose your words wisely. Don't go on social media putting your family business out there and all of that type of stuff. You can't take that back. When you make up with each other, when you make up with friends, now you can't take that back. People on social media saw this. Now they bring in judgment against the people. And people that don't have confidence, like I do. I got confidence. I know who I am. I walk in my integrity, so I have nothing to prove to nobody. So anything that anybody would put on social media against me that I know is not who I am, I wouldn't care. But for these people, for the young people that are not confident within themselves, this is why you've had people on social media, unfortunately, commit suicide. These young people commit suicide because of social media bullying. So if you got kids, check them. If you see them going against any other kids and putting things on social media, if somebody's parent come to talk to you about another kid slandering their kid's name or whatever, don't say your kid is not doing it. Check up on it, because you don't want that on you. You don't want a kid doing something to themselves that will harm themselves because your kid wrote something nasty on social media about them that now the whole world can see. You don't want that on you. So understand this. Words, they create war, they create pain, they create damage. You have arguments or disagreements with each other, and then you going at each other word for word. And now you talking out of anger. Now you make up. But months later, years later, those same words are embedded and they come back up. You got to be careful with your words. Words are karma. Words are like boomerangs. They come back. So start reversing your words today. Start little by little with yourself, with your loved ones, with your work relationships, anywhere that you feel that you have caused harm with your words. You definitely want to work on reversing them little by little. And every time you come up with a bad feeling, you come up with these words in your head. When they're playing in your head, while they're playing in your head, you start saying out loud the reverse of what that word is that's playing in your head. You start claiming what you want to feel. I don't care how loud it's playing in your head. You continue to say the opposite that's good for you, that will benefit you out loud until you don't hear the words in your head anymore. You can do it, because this is You Can Do It Wednesdays. Stop playing the music that feeds those words. If you're playing sad music or, music that's demonic, things that is still going to fill your spirit up of bad words, stop listening to those songs. Stop watching those shows. Change what media you're looking at. Change it. Because that is the thing that is going to help you. So the shows you're watching, the music you're listening to, if you're watching the news and you're just thinking these bad things because of all the bad stuff on the news, stop watching the news. Stop doing that, because this is all feeding you the negative words. Start changing. Watch comedies. Listen to happy music. Listen to the things. Watch the things that make you smile, that make you laugh. This is all a part of that therapy. to get you where you need to be. So I'm going to go right now, but I hope that I gave you a lot to think about, because this is still the top of the year. And I want to leave y'all with this. Everybody, detox. Detox your system. Know that when dis-ease come on your body, it's telling you it's time to detox. It's time to change your food habits, change some things. It is time, okay? So detox your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. That's what it's time for you to do, okay? So I'm going to leave y'all with that. And until Sunday, 7 p.m., I did not promote the show on Sunday, and I did not promote the show today because I was pretty much in the bed. And I got up for you guys. But I see that everybody still comes and downloads the show and listens. So I really thank you guys for all of your support. And thank you guys for the emails, the inboxes, and asking how I feel. I am great. I feel awesome. I'm using my words. I love you guys. I really do. And understand I am well. And I will talk to you on Sunday. This is ADionne, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from the world, saving you from yourself, saving you from some real bull-ish. I love you guys. And this is Chronicles of Living podcast show. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Chronicles of Living, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. And if you are pursuing your dreams, I'm proud of you. Because the best part of life is when you decide to live. To keep up with us, please visit chronicles-of-livin-podcast. Until next time, this is ADionne, your dream pusher. I love you guys.